watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything. It's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here. They start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights. It was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
Welcome in to WWC. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Wonderful Sunday night. I was making all these videos, messing around with the sound today. So let me know if my sound is good today. But I'm sure you'll let me know, or the trolls will let me know, but that's a whole nother rant for a little bit later, I think. Beck, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Good to see you always. Circles. A while since I've seen Circles, or at least seen you on the message board here. Woo! Good to have you in. Good to have you in. You know, I was talking to Arrow. See, got to talk Arrow as on YouTube, you know, earlier today, and he said that I'm not as attentive as I need to be to the chat. I think I'm pretty attentive to the chat. No, like, I don't know. I was like, man, I thought I was doing good. I thought I was doing a good job paying attention to the chat. And yeah, I do have to go off on rants based on what we might have scheduled or to get to. And granted, there is some chat that happens when we're talking, then I come back to it and it's later on and then I'm trying to play catch up. But I mean, my goodness, I thought I was doing a pretty good job with it. But I don't know, maybe I got to step my game up. Or Arrow expects way too much from me. One or the other. My guess is the latter, but then again, we'll find out. Chicken Charlie, welcome in. What do we got? We're gonna say we'll say John. we'll keep it a Sunday night clean show and say John. Woo, I feel you do pretty good. Thank you, Woo. Appreciate it. I do try to anyway. That's the intention. So busy show today. A lot of stuff to get to. Look at this. So I talked about combat boost. Remember, I've been doing it. I did it again. So last week I told you I was going to get all the daily boxes to try to push that combat boost, right? Because I can't push it. It's ridiculous. It doesn't move. So I actually bought the dailies last week, and this week, yep, like a sucker, I did it again. So look how many boxes we have to open. You guys want to guess how many purple boxes do we have to open? So I'll let you guess. Now, I'll say this, like, actually, whoever you know what? Sunday night, Funday night, whoever gets closest to the number of boxes right now, I'll throw you 25 bricks. $25 in bricks. Go. Just for fun. Okay. So I was trying to figure out this whole combat boost thing and how many boxes. So if you remember last week, I opened, I think it was 30, was it 36, 38 I had last week, I think. It was like 38, 40. I don't remember. It was something like that I had last week, 38. And do you guys remember how many golds I got out of those 38 boxes last week? Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild how many I got out of there. I got 11 golds out of the purple boxes last week. 11. Isn't that wild? That was wild. So, and it was only like, I don't know, it was like 40 boxes or something. Yeah. So anyway, I'll come back. You guys go ahead and guess that out, and then I'll come back. And for anybody coming in chat, so how many purple boxes? So I'm gonna pin like I know what I'm doing around here. Yeah, so we got that. We got 3v3 finals. And we got awards tonight. Yes, awards. We're starting a new thing on Sunday night for fun, a little fun action. We're gonna do awards. So I did last week where I started to grade our kill event server that we go against, right? So kind of whoever we go against, you get a grade. This week, give you a heads up on who's coming up and who we faced at least. It's 99. So we faced 99 BZA is who we faced in kill event. So as we did last week with the kill event here, give my opinion on what their grade was in kill event, how we did, how it was against them, and stuff like that. Remember last week, 90 did not get a great grade. 90 90 I have to go back and look. I don't know. I think I did like there was one good person last week that was okay and they did good. There was I'll give you this. I think it was a D. I think it was a D. 93. Sorry, Will. Yeah, 100%. You're right. 93 at face, not 90. 93 last week. And there was one good alliance, S1N, that really stepped it up last week. I mean, just gritty fighting alliance. Really appreciated them. Really saved the entire grade because it really could have been. It could have set the bar for lowness. It was a rough week last week. But I will tell you this week, if you could tell by the number of troops that I currently have. If you go back and look, there's one thing that's a theme. I was actually talking this about Arrow too. One thing that's a theme on Sunday night lives is when you come in, it's pretty low in my troop. My drill grounds is pretty sad on Sunday nights. Typically we come in here, do the show, and they just got some people sweeping up. Drill grounds is pretty low, and that's the sign of a kill event. And so judging by what looks at my drill grounds, you can fast forward to how this might go tonight. But yeah, we're going to tell you who the star from UXW is. I will tell you the star of UXW, and then we're going to go into the grade for the kill event this week, how we faced, and then also I'm going to issue a star from the weekend as far as who really was awesome on the map that stepped it up this weekend for you. So that we'll get to too. We have 3v3, really exciting because we have server war coming up. So can't wait at reset to see who you're facing, who we're facing. We look at the bracket, always the matchups. We struggle with the matchups, right? Talking about those and how we do. So we'll get in matchup based, and of course we're going to dive into battle reports. I have some videos that I made to coming up to release. If you want the release schedule, go message Ramp. I don't control the release schedule. I take that off my plate. Ramp does the releasing of the videos, whatever. But I did put a few this weekend in the hopper. I'm getting back to the videos and grinding up, making some stuff. Really a lot of fun. Finally getting back to that after we got through the season and all the website stuff and everything else. We finally got some videos in the hopper. And one of the videos is going to talk about our battle reports and how we get in. And one of the things I really wanted to dive in to just talk about for those that don't watch the live all the time, that just tune in sometimes, or even if you don't catch any of the lives and they just, whatever happened to watch our videos. I want to, you see the mixed squads, right? We play a lot with the mixed squads. Like, look at me. You guys know how often I go nuts and I'm changing on my lineups. And you'll see Murphy and Air, but what you do see here, I have Diva over with Tank. So I'm running Diva with Tank now. So we mix things up all the time. And one thing I just wanted to drive home, and I'll give you a little shortcut so you don't have to wait for the video, but one of the things I want to make sure people understand when they see us running mixed squads, and you run mixed squads, and it's really important you see that it was successful. Maybe like, hey, I tried this mixed squad that I saw somebody do on a live somewhere, maybe not even ours, maybe somebody else's, or VIP 18, or somebody else, blah blah blah, and it worked kind of good, or it did work, it didn't work. Why does it work? I think the important thing to take away from it is, why did it work? Why did the hero work? Because if you don't understand why it necessarily worked in your hero lineup, or why somebody was trying it, then when it fails a couple battles later and you go, oh, that's inconsistent, it didn't work. But maybe it was because of the lineup that you faced in that battle, it didn't work. So there's more to take away than just, hey, that mixed squad looks good and let me throw it together. Now, oftentimes we dive into this stuff when we go into the battle reports. And I know a lot of people tune out, like, you don't like the battle, you don't like when we geek out and you look at the battle reports, which is totally fine. It's not for everybody, but we like to dig in and look at the battle reports. And the reason why we dig in and look at the battle reports is because the battle reports tell a story. It's not just, hey, I'm going to watch a fight and see what happens. There's so many things that go in to that battle of why. So when you take a mixed squad right here, right, and when you put in Murphy in here and you say, hey, Murphy works with Air, 4+1, boom, I've heard it, everybody talking about it, I want to do it, got to do the Murphy, okay. But also understand the consequences of putting Murphy in here. Your chipset is based on your Air, right? So if your tank chipset isn't even going to be eligible for the fight because you're going to have an Air chipset. And so when you look at your Air chipset, it says it's helping your aircraft heroes. Therefore, your aircraft heroes are going to gain 17% attack boost, but Murphy's not. So you're going to lose out on chips. How is Murphy's exclusive? So as we talk about as well, you're bringing over Murphy, but somebody might have Murphy at 30. You don't work on any of your other heroes, but you're T1. So bringing Murphy in, you only have Murphy at 8 or 10. And Murphy doesn't work as good when your exclusive isn't there, right? So now all of a sudden you're bringing in a weaker exclusive fighter. So that's going to impact it. The skills on that team. Don't forget, like, we don't develop the skill. If we're putting all our skill points into T1 or maybe even T2, maybe you haven't worked on that hero. So the skill points are going to suffer. You have to make sure you change the gear. That's a real mistake that people make with moving the hero over and forgetting to switch gears, because you now have to give that T1 gear to that new hero you're switching in. You want him in the T1, you got to give him the gear. Got to gear him up. Okay, so you got that to worry about, right? And then another big one that you have to factor in is mastery. Like if you're bringing in, like for me, I'm bringing in over here, I'm going to get tank mastery for Murphy, right? Well, my mastery sucks for tank. I'm 0%. I just started it. Now, if it's air or for missile, I'm good. So you got to factor that into. So there's more than just, hey, I'm going to move a hero over and have it work. Everybody is different. Everybody's account is different. Every fight is different because people build differently. And that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to build universally. Everybody doesn't need to build the same way. That's the fun of the game, right? Is you get to build how you want. But at the same time, understand that's why sometimes fights work and sometimes fights don't. And oftentimes it's not as easy as seeing it from afar. You have to dig into that report. You have to dig in sometimes and see past the gear, past the exclusive. You go into the drone, we go into the deco, we go into the tech, we go into, and so that's why it takes us sometimes combing through these reports and looking at it. And the exciting thing is, like, I try to point that stuff out just to try to change the logic of how you're thinking about battles. It's not what I say is to say all that. That's not what the point of even us being here is. The point is really to kind of get you to think a little bit differently about these fights. And if we can add some knowledge to then great. But otherwise, you may have some stuff that you find out. And I've always talked about that from the beginning. I mean, we need you to test as much as we're testing. Like, that's the fun part. Hey, I was thinking about this guy, that guy, blah, 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 and sharing the battle report. So just to really think about Mixed Squad, I think a lot of people that tune into us might get it. But there's a lot of folks you might talk to out there, your server, your alliances, things, they don't understand as much. They don't dig into the Mixed Squads, and they just hear something might work, or maybe you share it with them. Oh, I use this. But think about also sharing with them why you use it. Share with them what you noticed about it. Okay, so just get into that a little deeper. Made a video about it though, to kind of get out to the general population. Hopefully you do that. But yeah, so I am currently running that Murphy and Diva. We'll see how it does in the 3v3. 3v3 finals again today. Also, the seasonal, the brand fighting, whatever the hell they call this damn thing. We're getting to the joke part of this, right? So I made it to the, what is it, quarterfinals, or is it the semis? I don't even know what this is considered this week. The qualifier detail here. And then 2-2 to 2-6, so that's coming up. So it is the semis and then the knockout stage. Will I be able to go there? Let's just share my group to matters, but I have, clearly I have somebody incredibly strong, K&M, 606 million. I don't have to get, I mean, they're totally up. I was going to be ridiculous. So this will be number 1 in my grouping, 431 total hero power. I don't stand a chance with that. So we know it really doesn't matter, 3v3. But even so, I will tell you this, for anybody who's still participating, doing this, make sure you're still fighting, because every point counts. So even in battles where you're going to get slaughtered, you want to try to get as many points as possible. That's kind of the point of getting the standings. Now, me and Insidious is here. Odds are one of us will probably make it, but who knows? We'll see. People aren't paying attention, and some of these folks may be able to jump up in here. But right now, we would be second and third. Either way, I'm fine with it. You get knockout stage. We're very close, me and Insidious, to total hero power. So, and listen, you get around 20 to 30 million total hero power, and you're doing a 3v3, everybody's close. Everybody's close. You just are, because that means you can beat somebody else if the lineups are correct. So 20 million and 30 million doesn't really matter as much. So don't think just because you're facing somebody that's a little bit stronger than you, like that, like 20 million, that you can't beat them in 3v3, because you absolutely can. Absolutely can. Okay, what do we have? Oh, good. Only a couple people, so this will be easy. So boxes, what do we have? We have, all right, so 29, 150, 42. All right, 37, 52. Okay. All right, is that it? That the last guesses? And I will award the $25 bricks. That's it, because that's all I got on here. I'm gonna give it 3. You come in afterwards, there's nothing I can do about it. All right. Unpinning the message. And okay, so I don't know who Whoop-de-doo is, but you're getting. So send me your send me on Discord, send me your ID, and I'll shoot you over some bricks. So I have for tonight 75 boxes. 75 purple boxes for tonight to do. So don't forget, I did the dailies, but then also I got a 20 from the glitter event. So we're going to see how many that we actually can break out in that. Circles, you should have said 67. You would have won. You would have won. You said 29. Okay. Let me get up. Jay Thorne, AQB, love the content. Would love to see your perspective when it comes to your last video between base skin, mythics, and cores. Okay. As someone that is pre-T11s, I've been getting a lot of questions on T11s. First of all, appreciate you, Jay Thorne. Thank you very much. So, okay. All right, so let's get into that. Let's get into the glittering event, the T11, what brought the video on. So, the base skin to me, base skin to me isn't in the conversation. I'm sorry, and when I say it's not in the conversation, it has nothing to do with what you want. If you want it, then like that's glorious. A lot of people say they want the base skin. I get messaged all the time, taking the base skin because they don't have one, and they feel they have to get really lucky. There's no other way to get them, and the seasonal ones aren't as good. They're only 3%, and it's your only way to get a 5% one. And totally get it. That's why the reasoning, and that's why the video you got represented in there to say, if you want the base skin, totally understand it's completely different from what's the right, necessarily what I would estimate as the right choice from a power or pushing your account perspective. That's totally separate. Totally separate. Okay, so I'm going to take the skin out of the conversation. By the way, it's percentages. So I don't know if you understood from the breakdown of what I was trying to say is, yes, the percentages are good, but they're percentages on top of your base value. So they're not added base value. So really T11 material and you upping it and what you're getting for the 60% is going to up your base stats better than what the percentages are doing for you, because your percentages are off of those base stats. So it's better really to do the T11. Now the gear isn't going to up your base stats as much. As we know, gear is for the singular hero and pushing you from that, but we also know why gear becomes in the conversation, because of its rarity and because you need so much. And I saw some of these comments I just need to stop, and we'll get into that a little bit later, by the way. Really just a rant on some of the troll stuff that some of the stuff's been going on. It's unbelievable. I'm just going to stop some of the comments. But I will tell you that, so 20 mythic prints 20 mythics is what you need for your heroes, right? And that's across the board. So for one team, 4 per hero, 5 heroes in a squad, you have to figure out how to get 20. Now, if we get into the conversation of free to play and low spender, that's where the conversation really comes in, right? And that's what we really try to talk to focus on. And really, it's not that we are the master of any information that's necessarily for free to play and low spender. It's just perspective. My perspective that I try to put into shoes to get it more the argument of that level of what you would be doing. And other free to play players take it as such, as they should, take it with a grain of salt. Which is fine. It's just, I don't think enough people focus on talking about that or recommend it based on the mistakes. Really, it's coming from a perspective of, hey, I did spend, and there's mistakes that I made spending along the way. And that's what I try to give my perspective on. If I could do it all over again, what would have been worth it, what would have been, even from T11 perspective, by the way, mistakes were made. No doubt. And what would I do from a spender perspective, but also from a free-to-play, low spender perspective. Okay. So to me, this conversation comes down to T11 material and prints and where we go. Now, I throw prints out of the way. I say that it's not really prints. There are prints in glittering event, and some people were saying they actually buy the prints rather than the mythics. I would listen. Each their own. Like, you want prints, you need 1,000 of them on your team. I get it. Why you may go after the prints, no problem. But you're also struggling with honor points, and I think it's a different problem. Like, I think it's a different conversation and a different problem to have, because the people that are buying prints with their glitter coins are people that are struggling to get honor points. And that's a whole separate conversation, because you really need to get honor points. And oftentimes people get stuck on a really strong team where they can't necessarily get them from the events that we have. like Desert Storm and different things. And it's not about winning those events, by the way. I know everybody says, oh, that's because we don't win and you're winning the events. Winning definitely gives you a few more honor points, but if you look at the breakdown of it, it's the participation in those events. You can still, there's plenty of people, I can tell you, even in our alliance, the number one player who finishes, and we have a VIP 18, we have VIP 17s, all the time. The person who wins Desert Storm in UXW is not always the spenders. That's false. Not MVP. And I think you have to get in like the top 20 ranking or something like that in order to get additional top honor points for some of these as far as the scoring of what you do for points, which is very achievable no matter who you are. It's how you're playing the event. But if you can't get honor points in your current team or in these current events, I highly encourage you to move to another alliance because you need to be able to participate. There's other top alliances on your server that you can get in. It's not necessarily you have to be in the number one alliance, although it's the best one to be in, probably, because of all the gifts you get. I mean, UXW, the amount of gifts you get is absolutely insane. I will show you tonight, actually. You'll see how many gifts that I'll get. I actually won't collect them. Normally, I have to go through the routine and I click all the buttons to get all stuff. I will actually let it build up. I'll let it build up at reset. And before we log off, if you remind me to click the gifts, I'll click it and you'll see how many we get. But the number 2 team in your server, if you're on a very good server, your number 2 team in your server is likely very strong too. You likely have people that are paying and spenders that are giving you some gifts. And if you can get into the Desert Storm that way or whatever, because you have to get your honor points, so be it. But honor points are a whole different story, and you really need to get as many as you can, like 35, 40 prints, whatever it is. I don't want to sit here and talk about 50 and get tied up in the nonsense of like, well, I couldn't get enough. I couldn't get 50. I don't know where you're talking about. We can't get 50. Okay, fine. Let's say you get 40. The point of the matter is you can get gold prints. That's the point. So when you start talking about gold prints versus mythic prints, there's not many places to get mythic prints. So that's why I eliminate the conversation and make it down to mythic versus T11 material. Okay, so that's how we got there between those two. I say that then when we talk about the rarity of mythic prints, agreed, 100%. I don't knock it. If you want to stick with mythic prints, there's no argument to be had there. It's not a bad choice. It never is. If you go into season points and people talk about all the different things that they get at the season store, you're choosing mythic prints. That would be the wise choice to make. You don't get enough of them. You need 20 of them, right? All I say is there's multiple places right now to get the mythic prints. You have the honor store of getting 2. You save your bullets and you can get them that way. And then you also can get them in the season. So you're getting mythic prints in a few different places. When I say T11 material, you don't have as many places to get T11 material. What I'm talking about is in bulk. I'm talking about in bulk. Like when you talk about glitter, if you want to do apples to apples, don't tell me you can get T11 material, plenty of it in different places. That's not true. If that were true, then free-to-play players right now wouldn't be taking 6 months or 7 months to unlock T11s. And the other thing is, it's not about talking about finishing T11s, because that's the other thing that comes up. And there's all extremists. You guys don't want to talk apples to apples. You want to be extremists. You want to be like, we're not talking about finishing your mythic prints on a team, right? We're talking about getting one set. So why can't we just talk about what we're doing and accomplishing in the T11 with the glitter coins, not comparing like, I can't finish a T11 round. That's not what it is. All I'm telling you is if you unlock it, you can go through a second time through here. It's worth 3 million. I'm going to guess at least 3 million. I can't wait to get through the glove again and show you how many points are tied up in this damn glove. Or how much power is tied up in this damn glove. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous when I went through it the first time. It really was an eye-opener for me, who, I've just been saying plug along with your T11s all along. Like, okay, they're like drone components. You get a little bit at a time. What I didn't realize, when you buy out the glitter event, because it was the first time that I bought it out. When you buy out the glitter event, you actually get to move this 65% or something. It was close to like 65, 68, 70, whatever it was. It was a giant move that I was able to do with all those cores. I able to finish the glove and get 54% on this gun. This is still from the glitter event, by the way. I think I've only moved it like 2% since then. Even me, I don't buy T11s. I don't spend the money. Oh, I spent a little bit of money on T11s, nowhere near what everybody else does. So where do spenders get their T11 material from? Spenders are buying it here. I think, is it in the daily? No, it's weekly. So weekly, in the weekly deal. See, I don't do it, so I forget. Weekly deal, they get this. They can get 4 of these, which gives them 400 cores. So they get this weekly. And then you can buy it in the is it the weekly pass has it here for 20 whatever, the $5 a week, right? So you can get this. This is the month one for $20. You get this much for T11 material. And then they purchase it in the glitter event is another place they purchase it. And then on Tuesday event, we'll have glitter event material like the armament material. And I don't know if I don't remember if there's cores. I will only usually get a couple of them, like a couple clicks, like the 5 or the 10, whatever. Like that's all I've been doing ever since unlocking them originally when I pushed for that, which I do not recommend. If I could do it all over again, I would have did it through the glitter event and not that way. But the glitter event has so much material that you could spend months collecting all these free spots that you're getting and still not get what that glittering event's giving you. It's crazy the amount. It's because these cores, in order to push it, you need like 40 cores per 2%. You get 1% and then you get the material. It's then you get 2%. And you got to get 400% in order to finish this. So it's like 60%. Okay. So all I say is it's become an option, and because of the way the things are going, if you have not unlocked it yet, or this second time through is at least, now I don't know how expensive it's going to be the third time through, so I can't recommend like keep doing it going through it. I just know the first time through and now the second time through, the power was ridiculous, and the amount of damage you could do with that T11 material in the glitter event is huge. It's huge. And it's the only way you're really going to be able to move it in bulk fast. That's it. Otherwise, you're going to stay at your current, you're going to be another, 8 months now after you do the first one and you unlock them. It's going to be another 8 months before you get before you even get to another one of these. And then likely to get the 5. And I know people are saying out there like, you're probably thinking, well, we don't know what the game's going to give us, or we don't know what the game is going to do to help us, but game's not helping you. Game's not helping you. And I'll tell you why. You want to know why? I'm just saying, like, my guess. Okay, maybe the game helps you or whatever. But my guess is it's not going to help you. Because spenders like myself are not going to be able to get to level 5 for 2 years. 3, they're going to be getting money from spenders for the next 2 years, 3 years. So if you think there's going to be a magic bullet that they're going to come out with to help, it's not coming. Like, yeah, it'll be here and there, a little at a time, but not the percentages that I'm talking about. I'm talking about that glitter event having 65%, 70% bulk at once. And that's what you have to compare it to, right? So there's no wrong answer to getting, you get mythics, you know how big I've been on gear. Tell you guys, what do I tell you? If you're going to spend anything, spend it on gear, right? Like bullets, go to Bullseye. Bullseye event is the best event you could do. Go to Bullseye and get your gear, get your events, save them up. How many times do I say that, right? All I'm saying is, based on my experience of doing this and knowing from a free-to-play low spender's perspective, how powerful the T11 actually is and how it's raising the power. And you look at, there's a reason why everybody in this, as far as power, is raising them up. They're all like in the third, they're already locked the third level, fourth level. If there was no power in there, believe me, they wouldn't be hunking. And I don't mean just your top people like in our server. I don't just mean, oh, you know what? I can show you here. Look at these T11. Look at the people in T11 right here in our server. I am spent. You guys know, you see me. I'm area 7 level 69 right here, right? Look at how many people are in front of me. 787, 823, 829, 879, level 9, 98, 911, 1045. This isn't one person in front of me. This isn't two people in front of me. This is, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in front of me that are spending on these things. Believe me, there's many places to spend. These people's chips are not developed. Their drones are not 250. They can get bond badges and special training, skills, gear, red gear on their second teams. They could be going a lot of different places to spend. So if you're just thinking, yeah, well, of course they spend, this is where they're going to go. There's a lot of places they could go. But this is where they're going. So that'll just tell you. And by the way, this is just a small picture of our server. This is the picture across the board, people. This is what it looks like on other servers. The strong people, anybody you're seeing, they're pushing those things like crazy, to the point I'm never going to catch them. I don't know what they're up to. I don't know how much they're spending, what they're doing. But even behind me, I'm spending. These people aren't that far behind me, by the way. 742, 735, 714. So if you're a free-to-play player, compare that to yourself. That's the point I'm making. Compare that to yourself. Where are you? Level 5? Level 4? Like, where are you? Because you can't be far. It gives you and it helps you get along, and you'll be able to unlock them. That's what we said. You'll be able to unlock them. But it's taking you 5 months to unlock them. Whatever, 6 months to unlock them. And, people free to play, you say to me things like, I'll say, hey, you're level 5 on Gorilla. And everybody will jump down my throat. Like, oh, level 5, you must be some kind of master to be free to play and get to level 5. But then when I say T11s is going to be 6 months to unlock, you're like, oh, well, I can unlock those, no problem. And then, you can't finish it anyway. And blah. Come on. Like, you know how hard this is. We're on the same page here. It's T11s are very hard and Mythic gear is very hard. My only problem is, if you've been playing this game for 2 years plus at this point, you look at your gear. You have a lot of Mythics. If you've been doing it right, you should have a bunch of them. We're in 5 seasons. So that would have been 5. And if you saved your bullets at this point, you should be at least, 2 or 3? I would hope there would been at least, that's two or 3 bullseye events, right? If you saved your bullets, right? Because it takes about 6 months, 7 months to save the bullets. So that'll be another 2, 3 that you have. You played this game for over 2 years at this point, if you're where we are. So we're probably around 7, 8 right there. And then you got to say what? You got glitter event if you were saving your coins for prints, right? Right. So circle. See, I may be free to play, but I know the basis. I'm around where you need, how long this stuff takes, and where you are. So I mean, you're probably at, let's say, 10, 11 mythics. Be my guess. I don't know. Tell me how many. If you're out there, you're free to play. You're watching this right now. Tell me how many you got in there in the chat. How many mythics do you have? Is it around 11? I mean, the honor store is coming close at this point. Maybe another one. What are you, 11? 10? 11? What do you got for mythics? It's short? Probably got to be around there, right? If you were playing and collecting all these things for T1. So, yeah, you're going to be playing for, a couple of years to do it. So think about it, though. Let's think about these in again, apples to apples. All right? So, yeah, Mythic's going to take you a long time. Yep, Mythic's strong. Can't go wrong. There. I can tell you what, though. The T11 is going to take you friggin' 4 years, too. This is going to take you so long to get through. Unless there's a magic... You think there's a magic bullet coming along somewhere where they said, hey, we're going to charge the spenders like $26K to unlock these things, right? That's what we're going to charge them. And then as soon as they unlock them, we're going to just start giving them out to free-to-play for free. What have they done that with in the game? Have they done that with chips? Have they done that with anything else? Gear? Have they done that with gear at this point? You know all the VIP teams? They're all sitting there. They're working on their 4th team at this point. Have they thrown you a bone on Prince? Have they thrown you a bone on Mythics? No. So this just came out a few months ago. You think at some point they're just going to be a magic bullet and they're going to say, you know what? We feel bad for you. Here, take 200 cores. Take 400 cores. There you go. No. That's not happening. So that's all. I'm just putting it into perspective of, hey, let's just talk about these mythics are going to take a long time. The gear is going to take a long time. I'm not downing you for choosing the mythics or whatever. I'm just saying I think you really need to take a look at how much value is wrapped up in the T11s and how much power gets pushed and why people are dedicating so much of their budget to unlock them. So much of their buck. You guys look at spenders. You certainly follow them when they go to mastery. You followed them when they went to tactical, right? All I'm saying is, here they are in T11s. So there's definitely value there. Is there. So definitely, if I'm talking to spenders, without a doubt, if you're a spender, you should be focusing on figuring out how to push your T11s and get up there. And free to play, at least it should be, at the very least, it should just be coming in and going. You should have a conversation that, yeah, the T11s, man, they're a bitch to push, but you know what? I can't turn away from a mythic. I have no argument for me. I get it. 100% get it. But that's it. 9. There you go. So you got 9. You got 9 mythics. 9 mythics. Okay. In tiers. Yeah, Jason. And I'll tell you what, Jason. You probably, if you're at 382% now, yep. Wait until the second round happens, and watch how long that takes. Because that one's probably gonna take you double, or at least 25% longer. At least, probably 30% longer. At least. I mean, I'll start charting it for you guys when we can do this, so we can publicly chart how long this third round sees, so you guys see how long it actually takes. And I'm not spending in bulk on it other than the glitter event now. So I just get it normally. I don't get that weekly stuff and all this other stuff. People continue to pile faster than me. But yeah, I mean, people are making it so it's ridiculous. Like how far to push it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, see, you're 300% through. So you're only right here. You're just, and that's from an unlocking it, man. That's just unlocking the things. Then you got all these levels to do. It's just forever. And again, the power in there, you'll see when we start doing it and going through and charting this. I'll start charting the progress and making sure we progress together so you guys can see it. I showed it on the last one in bulk. I'll show it on the next one. I'll be doing it a little bit along the way so you guys can continue to watch this. But yeah, you just at the end of the day, there's no wrong choice. But that's really what the gist is of where I was coming from. Is it's certainly a player in the game to throw your nose up and say there's no way, whatever. I wouldn't take that approach to say there's no way, and it's not a player. I just don't think you're looking at why everybody is getting it, why everybody's going that direction to show you the strength of what's happening for the T11s, the amount of power bumps, especially because you guys know this. It's very even when you get a mythic, your power goes up by 0.1. You know, and grant again, I'm not making like arguing against mythic. We need a gear. We need our mythics. It's the number one thing in the battle report that you're going through, depending on what mythic you're talking about, by the way. But you guys know how hard it is to get these giant bumps in power. You know what I mean? It's just hard. It's just hard, and that's why somebody will look at it and go, "Hey, I saw somebody say my skin gave me 0.6 bump." Okay, so think about this. That's just based on your account because you're getting percentages based on where your percentages and what the percentage bump is of how you're doing. So think about it from this perspective. If I got a skin right now, my account, it would be 0.18 on the percentages. 0.18 is where it would be. 0.17, 0.18, somewhere in there if I added a skin right now. So apples to apples, when I did T11 material the other night, it went up just on the T11 material. Like, what was it? 0.4? I wrote it down. I actually did it in the chat. It was 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, something like that. So it was double. It was double what it would have been if I got a skin. And that's because my base stats went up. So actually my skin stats would have went up because my base stats went up. You know, the base stats are where it's at. So it's like I lifted the base stats up. It was like 0.3. So just think about it from your perspective. Somebody said, oh, it's 0.6 when I did the base skin. Okay, well then if you'd done the T11 material, it probably could have been 1.2 million. If you did the base, it would have been like, it would have added to your base stats because it's all based on who's doing it and your stats, your count, blah, blah. So, I thought about switch. Okay, let me just jump in. That's nothing. Okay, with the addition of the Morrison EW, the gap between air and tanks has gotten worse. Yeah, I don't see that, Charlie. I don't think it's gotten worse. What do you mean it's gotten worse? Do you remember what the air tank gap was before season 4? The air tank gap in season 4 was like 10, 11 million. It's not worse. I'll tell you right now, if I could redo my whole team, if you gave me a magic wand to pick what my teams were right now. Matter of fact, Arrow brought it up today to say, hey, you know, it would be really cool if they gave you a reset button on your mastery. Like if you could do a hero switch, but do it with mastery, right? I could tell you right now, if I could do that, I would switch aircraft to tank immediately. I would switch my whole team. If I could pick what team I'd want to be, I would have my tank be number 1 and my missile be number 2. And I would build off of those two. That would be how I'd travel around. I don't think it's I think that there's a difference. If I'm taking a missile and I'm hitting your air, listen, there's a buff. You're gonna struggle. There's a missile will jam it right down air's throat. It's ridiculous. So, you know, worse than season 4, I don't think so. I think you may be looking at it from a perspective. Everybody's shitting on tank because they don't have Stepman to 30. And everybody's shitting on tanks. A lot of people shit on tank, I'll tell you what, out of jealousy. Because I've been there. I come from that same habit where I switch tank, and you know what? I get it. You're not tank. You didn't make that move. You're never going to happen that you're going to make that move because it's so far gone at this point. I better make it so that tank sucks. Tank doesn't suck. Anybody who's experienced, tank doesn't suck. If tank sucked, then you wouldn't have whales running around picking it as their number 1 team. You wouldn't have strong people running around picking tank as their number 1. They switch to it all the time. I got hit with it this week. Constantly. I get hit with it in Winter Storm. I get hit with it all the time. I get hit with it. And so why would I pick 1 and 2? I'll tell you right now. So I would make my tank number 1, and I would pick missile my number 2. Now, why would I do that? Simple. Most of the people at my level are running around with missiles. Not air anymore. They're running around with missiles. So I would have tank to counter them. Then you know why I would have tank? Because very few people have tank. And they don't have an answer for my tank. So then you say, oh, no problem, QB. You know what my answer is? It's air. Well, what did I just tell you my number 2 team was? I switch over to missile, throw my gorilla on missile, and you're screwed. You got nothing. You got no answer for me. And so what's the counter to both of those teams? It would be, sure, if you had a tank, then you could counter my missile, but you don't. So my number 1 team, you don't have a counter to because nobody's got tank. And my number 2 team is missile, you don't have a counter to because nobody has tank. So you're damn right I'd be tank. You're damn right I would be tank. Tank's incredibly strong. If it's built out just like everybody else with mastery and skill chips and level 30 and skills and everything else, tank's incredibly strong. It's incredibly strong. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of air. I got to be honest with you. Part of that is because it's just so frustrating. I'm just like, I can't stand it. Air is Lucius and stun luck. That's what air is. And it works well. It's 100% effective and works amazing. But the meta is stupid. It's ridiculous. It's just so friggin' lucky. You get 4 damn stuns, 5 damn stuns. Not anybody can do about it, so luck. So yeah, if tank gets hit with 4 stuns, yes, you're going to blow it out because it's ridiculous. But then again, you could face that same friggin' team, on your 3rd battle, and you get 1 stun and you lose. We've seen that happen too. It's so reliant on that stun and Lucius that it's crazy. I just I don't like the luck of it. It drives me nuts. It drives me. I mean, that's honestly though, that's me being a hater. That I at least can admit it. All you tank haters out there should admit it. But I'm at least an air hater, and that's my 2nd team, by the way. I pick air as my 2nd team. But if I had to do it all over again, it would be tank and whatever. So no, Charlie, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that in my environment. I think it's at the it's certainly better. If somebody has a Stepman 30, they're a lot closer now than they were in season 4. Matter of fact, I think I just got Morrison to level 30 exclusive weapon, and I find it to be the battle reports that I've looked at, Stepman is stronger than the Morrison weapon. It's crazy. I just pushed Stepman to level 20, and it's like made my freaking tank squad. What a difference. Just overall, getting that extra 7.5%. Man, my tank squad is actually almost becoming, dare I say, legit for a second. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I got a long way to go before I can say anything to get tank. I want it. I really want it bad. Hey there, new player. Going to learn on level 24. Can't find any good guide on secret mission plundering on other servers. Any tips? What number and how to spot? Okay, so a big mistake people make. You want to talk? I don't know about plundering. You're talking about mobile tasks, would be my guess. Mobile tasks. Don't forget, you want to refresh these and get the best you can. Put a timer on them. Put a timer on your watch. My old school way was always to use a watch. And put a timer on your phone or whatever, and make sure you're getting all your mobile squads. It's so important. It's so important to just get them and when they wake up and refresh them. Don't be sending blue tasks out there and whatever. It's so important to make sure you're sending out good mobile squads. What a daily advantage it is to get these. It's really just, if you're not, you're missing out on so many rewards. There's so much stuff out here. And then, so from plundering, if you're talking about like plundering others, they've really made this easy because your team actually can help you put plundering in here for your alliance to find them. But early on, I'll tell you what I did. So I suffered from resources. Early on, I suffered from resources. So I always looked for tasks to plunder that had resources attached to it. I wanted as many resources as possible. I was engineer. I maxed out my plunder rate. I did my plundering. I used to plunder people's tasks with resources. I claimed my ally task with resources. I made sure mine had resources. I could never get enough resources. So I was just after them constantly. Now, the flip of that is some people want the skills. You can obviously get skill medals this way. Really good way to get skill medals in bunches. So if you're plundering, look for the skill medals. Plundering is an art. It's art. It really is. Some people are so good at plundering. And I love you people. You guys are awesome. You guys have made it an art form. You guys have been doing it from the beginning, especially free to play. You want an answer to this question for real? You shouldn't be asking me this question. The best plunderers out there are your educated free to play players. Those people will plunder the crap out of somebody's mobile tasks. I mean, they're all over it. They're scouring. They know where to look. They know what to do. They set up timers. Anybody who shares in the Alliance chat a mobile task that isn't up yet, that the time hasn't come up yet, yeah, I ignore it because I'm not going to wait for it. The free-to-play people they're preying. They're like freaking predators when it comes to mobile tasks. Honestly, low spenders and free-to-play players are predators when it comes to mobile tasks. I don't even try sometimes with my own tasks. Like, people are like, "Oh, somebody's gonna plunder you." Yeah, I know they are, and I know who they are. Like, they're free to play low spenders. So yeah, your best guess though, the best advice I can give you is figure out the resource that you want, whether it be resources or skill medals. And you can find a way through plundering to get a bunch of them. Same with this. You can go on any server, by the way. You don't need a specific server to necessarily plunder. Typically, people don't like somebody. They get access to that server, and then they never stop. But everybody on that server is vulnerable to it. You just have to find it. So, yeah. And what I would say to you, Miko, was Miko the one who asked that question? Yeah, Miko. What I would say to you is go into the WWC Discord too. And ask that question in there, and you're gonna probably get like 40 answers. It's crazy. People are so good at plundering. It's awesome. It's an art form. Okay, let me just catch up on questions. I got to do 3v3. I just sent you a message on Discord. Thank you for the giveaway. Oh, good. All right, I got you. I'll get you afterwards. I'll throw it your way, sir. You're welcome. Circles, just about 6 months for free to play. You get about 110 bullets. I wish you could. By the way, another thing is people brought up, like me, like you guys don't do giveaways. You don't do a lot of the giveaways and stuff. We give out the free bricks on the live, and we do stuff here. What we noticed is with the giveaway, just a tip for you guys. Me and Ramp, personally, because I know this is another troll thing, and I'm going to bring up the trolls later on. But I will tell you this. Here, you want the honest truth? There is not a single dollar that Ramp and I have taken from YouTube. From doing what we do, from doing this account, from doing WWC and everything we do, whatever. There is not a single dollar that we have taken right now from this. To ourselves, to our accounts, to anything. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. We have not. Now, we took money that we earned from from YouTube and we put it to build the WWC website. That's what we did. It cost a boatload of money to build the website. So we built it out for the fightings to give back a place to do fightings and showcase people on what they fight and whatever. But that's just the truth. So all those people out there that are talking shit, no, you're false and you're a liar. So whatever. What else is new? But I ain't putting up with it. The trolls and the whatever. You're not chasing us out of here. I don't give a shit. You can troll me all day in the game and send all your stuff and all your tactics. All it's gonna do is make me work harder and be here longer. That's all it's gonna do. This is dumb. All right. I thought about switching to Heli as a free-to-play low spender. My managed tank. Would you recommend to just stick with tank? The way you are tank as bad as people. Yes, I would say go ahead, you sir. You go ahead and you stick with tank, my man. You stick with tank, you're going to be just fine. Don't listen. There he is. Look at Baja. Hey, by the way, Baja. By the way, where's your video? Where's your fighting video out here on the chat? We gave it a website. You're not screen recording fights? I thought that would be Baja City. I can't believe it. I was like, man. Just talk about the community being disappointed without a Baja fight. Is there rumors going around that they might add a new hero type? I heard that somewhere, but I don't know if okay. Yeah, I'm sure you heard it somewhere. Listen, I don't know. I don't pretend to know. There's Headquarters 40 that's floating around. They've been talking about Overlords. People talk about hero type, whatever. You know what? People are guessing. People have their ear and they hear this. They talk this, that, and the other way. How long ago was it somebody told you that the new Overlord was imminent? How long ago was that? Yeah. And that's not out. So listen, we don't like to guess around here. What I would say, actually, I'll throw you out a guess. I'll throw you a QB's guess on what's going to happen. Was talking to Peanut today, actually, in our alliance, and I was telling her my guess. My guess is they don't do anything. I think between season 5 and season 6, they don't do anything. But I don't know. That's who the hell knows. I won't go out and delete it if they do what I just said. You guys got it out here. If they do, I'm wrong. I don't know. My theory is just that the gap between free-to-play and low spender is becoming too big right now. And they do good things to help people with protectors and tactic cards and everything else. But if we really want to talk about the free-to-play low spender communities, you can't keep coming up with the next biggest thing and then separate the gap even more and even more and even more. You have to have some point let a little bit of catch up happen with the gap. So you're not going to have right now the VIP 18s like Stickman and people like that are trapped. They're trapped. They haven't done an update. They are updating T11s and they get their bomb badges, but that's it. They've already capped everything. So you're actually going to have other VIP 18s catch up to them because they're kind of capped. They have nothing really to work on. So the other VIP 18s are also doing T11s and bomb badges, but you know what else they're doing? They're doing the drone chips they're catching up with. They're doing the deco they're catching up with. They're doing red gear on their third teams and fourth teams. They're catching up. They're doing these other things that people like Stickman and the top guys can't do anymore. So think about this. Everybody says, oh, they're going to have a wall. Okay, so what's their wall going to be? If you said Stickman's wall versus, I don't know, take somebody who's really going to be strong. Somebody like Hulk even. Let's say Hulk in like 4 or 5 months. What's Stickman's wall going to be that's stronger than Hulk's? 5 million, let's say. Let's call it crazy. Let's say it's, you think that's 135 million is going to matter with 130? You don't think the second team on the wall, he's not going to be able to burn him? Not going to be able to burn him. That's all that matters. So I just think when you talk about those folks that are so far ahead and so far, they've already kind of capped out on the stuff that they've maxed out. You can't keep focusing on these people. You're going to leave your bread and butter who play this game, who love this game, behind and too far behind. At some point, you have to have a catch-up point and allow for time. And time will cure that because you stop the top people hit a ceiling, and then you allow these, the free-to-play low spenders, give them some time to do stuff like tactical. Give them some time to dial things in that they can kind of push a little bit more gear, a little bit more of this, allow them to catch up a little bit. And then you can have season 6, you can do something else. You can do an overlord, whatever, but give them time. You can't just keep pushing updates down their throat. And one of the things, I'm going to end this because then I got to go into 3v3 and I will come back to the comments. But one of the things in 3v3, I also brought up to Peanut and I said, hey, listen, throw it to your developer friends. I got some ideas. So throw it to your developer friends. Here's what I really think, and I brought this up before. I think in tech, we've talked about how we need new tech. And we've talked about how free-to-play and low spenders need a differentiate point where we have to keep people valuable to the game. You can't keep just going based off power and have one team 50 million and 60 million and have everybody else be 120 million. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make feasible sense. We're playing a different game at that point, right? Okay, then let's make it a different game. Let's give people different value than just the fighting. We already do things like clearing spots on the battlefield, right? We have to clear them, and we use them as a team. I say, what if you have engineers, so first of all, we have a tech, and we have an engineer path, and we have a war leader path. You can't do both. You have to pick which path you're going to go down, right? So clearly the powerful people are going to go down the war leader path because they're going to want the power. That's what they're going to look at, right? So then you look at the free-to-play low spenders are going to go down the engineer path, which is cool. So then you have an engineer path. Now, what do you put in that engineer path? I say you do things like, what if by having having a tech, having somebody in my engineer path, my rally, if you have one engineer in your rally, it becomes 10% stronger, or you get 10% attack power more by adding an engineer to a rally. Let's say you do something like it's faster spy planes in 3v3 arena and whatever. Let's say you give engineers faster spy planes than anybody else. Let's say you actually, when they collect points with their faster spy planes, they actually get more points for collecting them. Let's give engineer more points for collecting those things. You start adding more value to the engineer position. You add more value to the free-to-play and low spenders. And guess what people are going to want to do? They're going to want to stock their server with valuable people that are engineers, because now they can strategically use engineers in battle too. That's kind of the direction you go. If you can't just sit there and say, okay, I'm going to fight, and I can't fight these guys and they're going to take all my troops. Add more value. Add different strategic value to the game. So that's type of the stuff that I like, thinking about how we can add and value to the game instead of just saying, yeah, let's push another overlord that free-to-play low spenders aren't going to give a shit about. They're doing their original one. What can they do? They're going to sit there and worry about that one? It's just not realistic. It's not realistic. Came out with T11. Is that realistic? No, we're talking about 6 months, 7 months before you unlock it. We're talking about saving on glitter events, possibly now making a choice between mythic gear and T11s. That's not fun, So that way that we went. So we have to kind of correct this. So my opinion would be 5 that we wouldn't be doing it. Between 5 and 6, they should take a break and it's okay. You don't have to update something. That's just my take, my 2 cents for what it's worth. And sometimes it's not even worth 2 cents. So depends on who you ask. All right, I got to do some of this, guys. I have to do my all right. So Uncle Rich, I know with my heir, I know I'm equally strong with him across all teams. So if I match up with him like to like, I should be able to beat him 3-3. Kind of a cheat because I know Rich. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, Rich. I got you again. I'm sorry. I gotta do it again. By the way, this 3v3, I'm sitting here 18th ranked. I might not go anywhere. This might be like I don't even think I'm at the point I can finish in the top 20 anymore, guys. In this between this server and the servers we're facing, they're so friggin' strong. It's been crazy, crazy. So, wait. All right, we're gonna throw our gorilla over here and try to make up some of this gap. 81, 82. Okay, gotcha. All right, there we go. We're on a good start. Um. Oh, this person I can't do anything with them. They're so strong. Yeah. No. Saw this earlier. This week has just been look at this. If I switch my air, which is my number 2 team up with their 94.6 million tank. Here's a person right here, by the way. They got this person's incredibly strong. 94.6 million tank. Again, when you have a strong tank, even in 3v3, people are screwed. We got no answer as a spender. You have no answer because you can't counter it. You're so used to being able to do air and missile, and I can counter 3v3. I can't do anything with this lineup. It's a waste of time to even spend to worry about it. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do. And sit there and stare at it. I can stare at it as long as I want. It's never gonna get better. This person I think is strong too, but I don't remember if I could beat them. Let's see, air and then tank. Oh no, another tank, another 88.9 million tank. See, these people have such strong tanks. Here you go. I have everything in here, and now I gotta try to do makeup. All right, we'll try this. See? There goes your theory, Charlie. Worse than look how bad this person beat me. 8, only a 7 million difference. Now, if this was season 4, I would have beaten this no problem. I would have been able to win. I can't even look at this. I'm not even making a dent on, like a third. Which is how it should be, by the way. But I'm just saying, like, this is, man, it's crazy. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I can beat this guy. I annoy this guy. Meteorite. This dude was after me too. Sometimes this is a weird one because sometimes I beat him and sometimes I don't. If I fight him like 2-3 times, how much time do I have? 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll just do it. I can't remember if I beat him with. No, I have to. It's got to be this way. Yeah, how close was I over here? Oh, I'm telling you, sometimes I'm able to beat this guy. Ugh. It's a stun. I can get a couple more stuns out of that guy, and I'd be able to beat him. Okay. Plus, people are bulking up. I'll have you know too. 3v3 is even worse right now because everybody's bulking up for the whatever semifinals or whatever. I've been seeing like I've been seeing extra gifts. Let's put it that way. I might be able to take Ricky. Let's see. Let's go, Ricky. I'm going to go for the 3-pack against you. I don't know if my team make it, but nope. How close? Probably gear. Yeah, let's look at the gear. It's always the gear difference. Still, with tank, just trying. Okay, this one I can beat. I found somebody. Air. Missile. Three for 3. This one I took. See, if your gear isn't very good, I bet you his gear. See, his gear isn't that great. So as long as we're on the same path with gear, then I can take you in tank. My gear is only like 50% of the way done. Oh, here he is again. Okay, let's see this time if I get him. If I get lucky enough with the oh. Telling you. So look. How many stuns did I get? What am I? See? I only got one stun. See what I mean? See what I mean? Look how close that was. And I only got one stun. You guys know I get a second stun and I win that fight. 2 stuns. It's so annoying. So the air, I want to strangle people with air. Strangle it. Ugh. So annoying. Ugh, God. Okay, you. What do I got? Oh, Ying, I tried you already. I'm gonna lose to you. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, this is dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna waste my time. Waste my time. What did I tell you? I'm right back to where I started. I told you. It's like, plus people are beating me. This one is Rich. Yep. Now, watch. When I fought Rich, how many stuns did I get? See? I fight Rich, I get 3. Poor Rich. I fight 3. Against that other guy, I just needed 1 more stun, and I get 1 from Skylar. Ugh. So annoying. Skylar. Oh, Ricky. Ricky Bobby. Ricky. I don't think it mattered. I couldn't beat Ricky. I think this was the gear problem guy, right? He had like too much. Oh, beat me twice. Oh, because I maxed up. Yeah, I rushed it. Maxed up wrong. Black Love I can beat. I think. You, yes, and here. 73. I gotta give you here. Yeah. Yep. He's stronger than me, too. I don't think I can beat this person. Maybe I can. Tank, air. I might be. I think I got him. Yeah. Yeah. Weaselom is stronger than me, too. Tank, let's see. And then air. Gotcha. All right. Thanos I should be able to get. Let's see. I keep having to face everybody on my own team. Which, you know, I'm not a fan of, but I think you do it. 73, 68. Let's go here. Let's see, I don't think I can take you 3. Nope. Probably pretty close. Oh, no, you had me. Gear again. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. If it's a gear loss, I can accept it. It's all good. Here, and then here, and then tank. Gotcha. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad. How much time we got? 8 minutes? All right. I think I timed this pretty good tonight. Usually I'm scrambling. I did have that one loss I messed up on, but person. Air, missile, tank. Okay. Here. Oh, do we? Baja? Or Jason? We got the, oh, we still got another week of this? Oh, I thought tonight was the final. Well, I can tell you what. I can tell you one thing, Jason. It ain't gonna get any better for me. It is what it is. I've been getting one time this week. I actually got to the top 10, and it felt like everybody got pissed that I was even in the top 10. Because next thing I know, I blinked and I was like 21st. I was like, son of a bitch. It's crazy. I know. I'm sure your heart goes out to me. I'm sure your heart sings. You're probably like, yo, welcome to the club. Oh, man. All right, let's get this done. 15. I was hoping maybe I could get in the top 10, but I think everybody's beating me at the same time. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean you won't lose? You won't lose you won't get the rest of your valor? Or do you mean in the or when you're in the finals? Got the 14. Nope, right back to 15. Okie dokie. Oh, this guy's so strong. Yep. I tried. I was like, this guy on the first day we did this. I faced him and he whooped me like 3 times in a row. Damn. It's just my 92 million air. Jesus. Oy vey. 92 million. All right. Let's finish it up. Air. Oh, here he is again. Here he is again. He's making me a liar. I'm telling you. Beat this guy earlier. Like, there it is. Ah, thank God. If he didn't do it, I would have been like, this guy make me a liar, man. I told you I beat him. I beat him like 3 or 4 times, like, the other day. And watch. Look it. Look. You see what I mean? You see with this damn air? Wild. 30. 30. 30 bucks. I got 4 stuns. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes. I mean, look, look, Carly barely touched. I mean, I had the only Morrison died. Morrison and my gorilla. Everybody else survived. I went from this guy beating me to, jeez. Ugh. The frustration that's real with air, man. And people talk shit about tank. I mean, crazy. What am I doing? I'm gonna waste time with this guy. Only got 2 minutes left, and I'm this guy that I know I'm gonna lose to. Oh, here's another one. This guy's like the second guy in the thing. I can't beat him either. Waste of time. Where is he? Let's come over here, and you can take my top missile team against you, and see what happens. I couldn't even beat him. Oh, for heavens. Okay, let's go. Oh, I gotta take out my own team. Air over here. Vulture. There we go. And one more. Oh, all this, and I thought we already did this for a week. I'll tell you right now, this week, just playing this week against all these folks every single day, it felt like I've done this for 2 weeks. It's wild. All right. So that's it. I got to 16th. That's all I got. All my battles here. Did I defend anybody? Nope. Doberman. I mean, it's just silly. Oh, it's silly. It's true. Oh, I got one. I did get one defense win. It's crazy. I'll have to toss them around again and throw up my lineups, change my lineups. As you can see, lineup was changed. All this. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to do that. Let me see where you guys are at. I'm new to the server present. Let me see where I was. I just get through some of these comments. Arrow's not telling me that I don't have the comments. Okay. You sorry, I thought I was switching in LA as a free to play low spender. My things there. We're gonna stick with tank. Yep, right. The WC has helped me tremendously. I'm new to the server present, and I'm implementing all my values, but I'll learn from you. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you much. I switched at 50 million power from tank to air, so I'm behind 3 million power. My friends who stood with tanks, plus all investment I had in tanks. From tank to air, so I am behind. Yeah, that's the story, Jason. That's what people normally do. They switch, and then they end up being behind. And tank is able to beat air easily if upgraded. Whoa. Now you went to the other extreme. I got you and Chicken Charlie. Chicken Charlie's saying that the air is worse now than it was before, which is completely false. And now you saying that tank is able to beat air easily if upgraded properly, which I have to tell you that now you've gone too far. Now that's false. No, tank can't beat him easily. 7 has definitely gotten better. 100% woo. It's absolutely. I don't know who is saying that it's false. Sup Q, I got good results for 4 Mr. Mark. Oh, there you are. Good. You're welcome, Patty. You must be season 4, Patty. I have 73 million air and lost to 76 million air and lost to 76 million tank. Okay. There you go. So 3 million. That makes sense to me. Because it's gotten closer. There's no doubt. When you have a built tank, it is strong, man. It is all these haters. Bunch of tank hate out there. It's crazy. My R5 showed my battle report 70 air versus 78 million tank a lot. There you go, Woo. There you go. I'm telling you, for every person out there, it's like missile, air. You got somebody who'll come up with a good tank report. I watch all these battle reports. I know how close it is. I make my tanks my second team and missile first team. Is it as good? No, I would do reverse. So the only reason why I say that is what I like to do. What I like to do. Welcome in, by the way. I always like to have my second team counter whatever team can beat my first team. So the way I would do it if I were you is tanks first, missile second. because then when air comes and beats your number 1, you switch to missile, beats the air, no problem. If you have it reverse, then it's a little more difficult because you have your missile, and then a tank beats your number 1 team, and then your number 2 team is tank, right? And so if that person's tank is probably stronger than your number 2 team, if it beat your number 1 team, it's probably just as strong, if not stronger. You have no recourse. You can't switch to your number 2 team to counter that team. So, but there's not as many good tanks out there, so it's okay from a problem. I would, though, be like, if I have my missile number 1, I'd want my air to be number 2. So if tank came along, I can just switch off and knock it right out. That's just what I would recommend. I think Stet changed the game in favor of tank. No, yeah, Stetman. I mean, all the reports I've seen, I only got him to 20, and I can tell you, obviously the 7.5% across the board, but obviously Stetman too, but have made an enormous difference on tank. But yeah, again, this guy's. I'm telling you, it's a bunch of. I'm telling you, it's tank hate. It's tank hate. Eric, why do you have Diva in your tank squad right now? Eric, you must know it's what I do around here. Like, all I do is every week I exchange and I put the different lineups together for it. So the air mitigation, I have the Carly Murphy plugging with Morrison as my heavy hitting. My team survives a lot longer. That's why you're seeing, with Lucius, Carly and Murphy, you saw these battles like you were just watching, right? Like I was winning these battles in 3v3. So you can see that for some of these battles, like where was that one I beat this guy? I just beat this guy with my air, right? So my air is strong as hell with this lineup of taking out Diva. Strong as hell. Because it's lasting so long. Look at the Skylar damage that I get. 62 million I'm getting from Skylar. And again, you wonder why. Look how long the buffs lasted. I got 30 out of there, and only 4. Oh, by the way, only 4 stuns. Absolutely ridiculous. Only 4 stuns. Should be much more than 4 stuns. But yeah, like incredibly strong. Actually, removing it, and it's been very successful. But in any case, I'm still testing it. I'm still going through and seeing how it's working out. But it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. It's been I don't know. It's my problem really is the fact that I cannot find a good mix squad with missile that's stronger than the 5 missile tactics of using each other and multiplying the damage that's done by having 5 in the lineup. And I struggle to get better than that. It's not about whether a mix squad works or not. It's about getting better than what I currently have with 5 missile. And I'm struggling with it. Anytime I try to move a missile to somebody else, it makes my missile team weaker. And so I'm still battling with that. So I've kind of just gone through I'm staying with my 5 missile, and I'm mixing the tank and air squad to find the best approach to go with. So Diva right now, I still have to play with Sarah a little bit. I'll play Sarah to ramp up a little bit. But even with my 30, I can't keep freaking. I put Morrison all over the place. I can't keep him alive. I struggle to keep him alive. So I'm gonna move him around a little bit. But anyway, Eric, I'm constant with this nonsense. It's all like I can't stop tinkering. Miko, welcome in. You are welcome. Videos, many more to come. We're video heavy coming soon. Want to buy in Glitter Event for free or low spenders? What to buy in Glitter Market? Well, free. I mean, we talked about it. If you're free to play, then you're just saving your glitter coins and you're going for the mythics or the T11 though. So here's watch yours. Or being important, not skill. Watch yours for or being important, not skill. Oh God, yeah. Please don't. or being important, not skill medals. I don't know what you mean, Miko. I do not say to buy, don't buy ore, and don't buy more or skill medals. To be honest with you, you can get both of them for free. You grow the ore in your base. So I really don't understand the going after ore is just patience. You'll get ore. It's just a matter of time. You just have to have patience for it. There's no reason to buy it. Impatience. I send you battle report of equal tank versus air. Okay, well, I got tons of battle reports that we need to get to. We'll get to that after reset. Chicken Charlie, Woo 7 is at 30 in the report. Oh, okay. Oh, in your Woo's report. Is there going to be a new hero type? Talked about that. I have a 15. Look at the center. Should go 3 minutes after 2 hours after reset. Metal test 10. Oh, there you go. That's your. We're trying hard to find him in 20. I hope you're well. Oh, I still haven't learned it, brother. I know it's Mewtwo or whatever. I still have to learn it. I gotta write it down. I So I promised you I would do that. I gotta write it down. I promised. I love chatting with you though. Last word when I get you in there. Great to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Free to play are like vultures. They are. I love it. It's amazing. Plunder is always Chicken Charlie did not want anybody to read that. Plundering base up skills or whatever is good. Plunder start task. Okay, plunder advice. Even if Ramp was accepting money, I wouldn't care. He has a new baby. He does. It's very true, Beck. It's very true. Ramp's a daddy. For exclusive weapons, one you all reach level 30 for all heroes of squad. Do you continue pushing them past 30 or do you move to your second squad? For exclusive weapons, one, you all reach level 30 for all heroes of a squad. Do you continue? No. If your T1 is done, move to your T2. Much better value in your second squad pushing those weapons than it is pushing past 30. No, yeah, just keep it moving, buddy. No doubt, user. Like the diplomatic hero profession never came out. We saw the button season 1. Yeah, I know, right, Jay? I forgot about that. There was supposed to be that third profession, right? I had to manage transfers this past few weeks. Now that the dust is settled, I'll have more time. I bet you. Bah. I look forward to it, man. I'm at 212 million. I go engineer in the off season. Yes, as the majority of people, by the way, should be going engineer in the off season circles. Majority of people. Carly in the back in your ear. Eric. Yes, sir. I will send you all the stuff, Eric. If you really want to geek out about it, I will send you a lot of the stuff that I find. Number of buffs. Yeah. Why Marshall up front in your 3v3. Oh yeah, it was again. I was don't go by me. I'm all over the place, Jason. I had him in the back yesterday. I moved him in the front today. I was trying to disperse and have all power in my back lineup and eat up some of the time to have Marshall go when I'm not going. I was getting attacked by a lot of tank teams. They were going tank on tank because my team was so weak. So I was actually trying to counter with wasting their time going after Marshall fully geared up in the front and having Diva, Stepman, and Kim all survive in the back, all three of them, thinking that although it might not buff the power, it might keep them all surviving long enough, and then their ramped up power of being there might be long enough. I'll find out tonight with the reports. I doubt it. It was a stab in the dark. My tag team loses to almost everybody, so it doesn't really matter. It allows me to play around, and it doesn't cost me anything. So, really would cost me if my air wasn't as good in tank. But my air's been doing great with the lineup. So, yeah, anyway. Let's see who you go. Warzone, QB team. Oh, Air. There's Arrow. Compliance. He is our compliance department. Hey, Aaron. What's up? Don't ask about Diva and tanks. Eric, but if your goal is to beat tanks with the air, then swapping Morrison out and putting Diva in the back is better now. Diva buffs herself by having more air with her, and Morrison is physical damage. Yes. Yeah, but your problem comes in that for me anyway, that Diva wasn't surviving. So it didn't matter. She kept dying. Like who am I taking out when I'm putting in Murphy? It's like I took out Carly and then I fought Murphy. I did Murphy against full. This is gonna get ridiculous. I bought Murphy full air against Tank and Murphy against 4-1 against Tank and full air won. Full air was doing more damage. Uh, 12 out of 13 battles. It was, and obviously, again, this is why air frustrates the shit out of me because I can't, because you get the stuns, you need to have like a million battles to get ridiculous. But what I digress. I will talk. I will go talk to you, Eric, offline. I will share all my data, and we can spitball. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I am getting close, guys. I am 400 and almost 450 to VIP 17. I'm getting there. Okay, let's go. And I'm going to wait, right? I said I wasn't going to do the Alliance gifts. I'm going to hold off on any Alliance gifts until the end. All right? That I will do. All right, let's go. We are going to get a few different things. We got, let's see what we get for daily. Oh, hold on. 1 second. I forgot that I need to. My bricks. I need my bricks. Okay, then why would you? Okay. All right, let's roll, people. So, daily must buy. I told you I've been doing these. So we'll do it again tonight before we undo it. So we get that done. Weekly deal. Nope. Monthly pass. Yep. Overlord. We got that already. Weekly pass. We'll claim. We got this. Okay, and that's it. All right. Now we got the drone pass, right? This is a no-brainer for me, especially because we're getting all the boxes. So purple boxes, love it. Material, love it. Well, I don't think you really need if you're a low spender. I'd more be focusing on your gear. But for me, love it. It's one of like spenders like trying to get all these chips. It's a no-brainer. Oh, good. Moonstone Blessing. Who doesn't love Moonstone Blessing? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. Black market. All right. Let's come back to black market. Let's first. Oh, went away. What happened? Oh, there it is. Came back. Went away. Came back. All right. Here we go. This is who we're facing. This is who we are facing, guys. We are at the bottom here, so at the top must be the top teams. All right, so we have to face 144. Oh, okay. Oh, cool beans. Oh, wow, matchmakers. I like it. I like it. This is good server, guys. This is a good this is a good battle, huh? Come on now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're always quick to judge these matchups, but look at this. Okay, so we're strong. All right, so I'm gonna oops, damn. So I'm gonna show you real quick where what show me what you're working with. Let's take a look real quick just so you guys know. We have Peanut 386, we have Doberman 328, Trigger 306. We do have over 200 million if that's what we want to use for range. We do have 52 people now over 200 million. I don't know if 200 million is really the range we should be looking at anyway. Like maybe we just need to do like, let's do over 210 million from now on. So we have 39 over 210 million. Now, this person has strength though. They have a couple people at 300, and then look at this, over 210 they have 19 people. 19 people over 210 million. So that's better. That's a better job at least as far as the lineup. Like usually the first round they just give somebody that's, you know, that doesn't even have a 200 million team or something, and it's somebody you just plow right through or whatever. Blah blah blah. No, this will be good. At least it's a lineup. Now that's 195. I am terrible with these servers, guys. Now I tell you, I was just talking to Peanut about this. Like when we were 69 through 100, I knew everybody's server. I knew everybody's server. I knew their strength. I knew the strong people. I knew everybody. Now that I've moved to 118 and I got over 100, all these people know all these servers from 100 to 196. I don't know these servers as well. They don't strike me as like, oh, they're really strong. I have no clue. It's all a surprise to me. Again, this server looks very similar to the other server. They have 19. They're very similar. Okay, squad, 138. They're familiar. I think they're strong. They're familiar. 337, okay. 300 accounts, over 210. Yeah, they're very similar. 17, okay. They're very similar. 183. I don't know if you guys know any of these. Oh, whoa, hold up. 2 400 million accounts and 3 300 million accounts and 24 over 200. Wow. Okay, guys, this is no joke. Yep, 183, and they're fighting this server, who is, see what I mean? This now this is a bad matchup. I mean. But in all fairness, who is a good matchup for them? But wouldn't they have been better against one of the other ones? I would think, like one of these other servers over here. Maybe, I don't know. It's just like this is not a good matchup. This is not going to be. I mean, look at they look like they only got 16 and they don't have a single person over 300. Yeah. Yep. 122 doesn't look good. Sorry if you're from 122, but call it like I'm looking at it. Over okay, 300 million, and then we got what? Oh, okay. I like it. Yeah, 34 people. All right, deep, and 2 people over 300. Oh, that's that King Kazinian. Okay. I think they're pretty strong. Just 105 and KNM 124 is our last entry. A 428. And a 359. And then, oh yeah. Oh wow. This is going to be the fight of the, I think this is the fight of the weekend. This is the fight of the weekend, guys. This is a great battle right here. I have to find somebody. Maybe somebody wants to give me a link to this battle. Because this looks like it's fun. 105, 124. They're very evenly matched. And looks like a good fight, huh? What do you think? Not bad. Yeah, 183 is the star of this bracket. No doubt, they're an uphill battle to try to beat them. I don't know. I like 118's odds though in any of the battles. As far as deep, I just think we're deep. We don't necessarily have the 400, 500 million power, but. You know, Peanut is 386 on her way. She provides VIP teen strength. And then just the depth of the server of being 39 people over 210. Yeah, I think that presents a problem and gives us a fighting chance with anybody with good strategy and participation. So, and that's always the key, right, guys? Participation. So, yeah, I like it. I think it'll be fun. And you guys will know it'll be here. If I don't, so one thing I'll share with you moving forward how I do these things, being in my new server. If I have to be on Discord, server wars probably won't be live. I'll record them and put them on for anybody who's interested or anybody who wants to watch afterwards. I'll just immediately upload it. But I can't, obviously, if I have to be on a Discord call, talk through things, I don't fly. It doesn't work for me. So if not, maybe we'll have somebody else, if somebody else wants to do the play-by-play, I can give them a link, and they're welcome to do the play-by-play on how it works. But I cannot do that to my server. So it looks fun. It'll be this weekend. We faced 144. Very excited about Warzone Duel being back. And just so you guys know out there, already, I think it was 2 weeks before Black Market started after Season 5. Then we did Black Market, and we only have 13 days left to Black Market. So we're a month past our season right now, and we got the thing. So Circles, get your no, not yet. Not yet, Circles. We are going to now go do our boxes. Let's go do our drone. Let's go do our drone boxes. So now we have did I get that? Okay, here we go. By the way, one thing I wanted to tell you how powerful it is too, I did not do earlier, was these mystery supply boxes. Man, the more you can get of these, the better. These and the reason why I bring it up is because oftentimes when you have the hidden treasure and it tells you, do you want to go past the 5,000, 6,000 because you're going to get mystery supply boxes? Yes. The answer is yes, I do. Because mystery supply boxes are badass rewards. Like, you really can get a lot of cool stuff from the mystery supply boxes. So I always say yes. And I will show you right here. You can see all the cool stuff. I'm going to get 12 level 1. Decks I get, oh, you know how much I love those. The tickets, I have like 600 skill medals. Got speed ups all through here. A bunch of diamonds, whatever. And then 2.2k ore. All of this from just those mystery supply boxes. And this is really, I've gotten in the past couple weeks, those mystery supply, I wanted to wait to see if I would pop. I got like 1,000 Valor pop like twice for me. So, yeah, I love those mystery supply boxes. I always go past it. All right, it is time. 91 purple boxes. It is time. Let's see what we get from the purple boxes. Here we go. First, we'll start with the green. What are we going to get? No, nothing for the green. Green is a whole lot of waste. It always is. This is garbage. You can get. I had 186 last week, and I got garbage from the green. You don't get shit in this thing, man. You can get 1,000 of those freaking green boxes, and you don't get anything. Garbage. 10 blues. Will I get a gold from blue? Will I get a gold from blue? No. Purples. A couple purples. That helps the boost. That helps boost. All right. Now it's time. It's time. What we've been waiting for. 91 purple boxes. Last week, 11. 11 golds out of, I think, like 30 or whatever it was. Purple boxes. 40 purple boxes. Now I got 91. I want 11 again. That's all I ask. I really want 11 again. 11. That's what I like. Oh, Circles thinks 14 on this one. All right, Circles. Jot down your answer. Jot down your answer. Our compliance department is watching, so jot down your answer. But we're going to open these up. So, there we go. Come on. Boom. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's see what I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, it looked a lot more than it ended up being. 8. 8 gold. Out of 91, I only got 8 golds. 8 people. 91 purple. Now, you may think that I'm upset about that. I'm actually not, because the whole goal of this exercise to get all these purple boxes was to actually push combat boost. So although it looks like it's unlucky, I should be able to push this combat boost way further. So let's find out, because now we got all these purples. All right, so let's go. Oh wait, I gotta do one more. I gotta go look at my skill chips here. Tank. I need lethal. Lethal needs 4. I need 4 to get this to 8. 4 to get this to 8. Okay, so first we're gonna go actually just open the boxes. We'll do 3 of tank, lethal, done. Okay, got that. Now I need 1 more lethal from the lab. Tank, lethal, I just need 1. Now that should be it. Where's my tank at right now? 68. 68 million for the tank. And I'm going to add now skill medal. Skill chip. Skill chip. Ascend to 8. Yep. There we go. All right. That gave us what? 0.13. 0.13 for that. And now we're going to move our tank. Let's see which one has more. 2 out of 20. 8 out of 20. I really want to do quantum field. The other one I only need 12 for, but quantum field is better. I usually go by what I need less of, but I'm going to actually do quantum field this time for this. So let's go here. 5 for tank, quantum field. Okay, done. All right. So we're getting on there. We got 2 more to get, and then we have 9 stars for missile, 8 stars for air, and then we'll be on our way to 8 stars for tank. We have 2 to 8 stars right now. And really, the only reason why, by the way, I did this first, because I think I randomly had like 15 or something. I only needed to do 5 more for this one, and I think 5 more for this one. So I did it. Although I would have done lethal first anyway. I always do lethal firestorm first, but then I would have done absolute quantum field next. All right, let's go to our boost. Here we go. Showtime, folks. And 648 last week, I was only able to push this 4 levels. So this week, I pushed it 5. Out of 91 purple boxes, and you saw all the ones I did, I pushed it with all this experience, all this green, all that purple, all those boxes, and I pushed it 5 levels this time. I mean, can you imagine how long it's going to take to push this to 750? It's just so draining to have to do this every single. It's just crazy, man. Crazy. Again, I got to point out to you, if you think like, if people who are out there spending, by the way, just to talk to my spenders for a brief minute, if you think you're going to get there from chips, it's not going to happen. This is me spending on those boxes, and you're seeing where I'm at. I mean, it's 653, and now I have 9 stars, 8 stars, and almost 8 stars. How many chips do you think you're going to get combat boost, where the chips by themselves are going to do it enough to push your combat boost? It's not going to happen. You're going to have to do it through boxes. And any spender out there, by the way, when I talked to the other spenders that have gotten to 750, they all said the same thing. That's how they got it. They got it through the boxes. That's how they got it. So, heads up. If you think you're just gonna come across 750 and it's just gonna happen through chips, it ain't. It's not gonna. You're gonna have to try to go get the boxes. So, and again, I'm sitting at 653. I'm at least within 100 now. But look, what did I just say? I got 9 in the past 2 weeks, and I'm within 100. I mean, you're talking. It's gonna take me a half a year, guys. It's like 5 more months to get this stupid thing. It's crazy. It's great, but it's so important to do. Like everybody else is focusing on a lot of other stuff. When I look, like their T11s, as you can see, are way ahead of me. And from just a spender brief talk that I'll tell you why I'm doing this. So T11, they're way ahead of me, and the Gorilla, they're way ahead of me. You know what they're not ahead of me on? Chips. Everybody I run into is not ahead of me on chips. I am way ahead of the curve as far as wave 2, my second team and my third team on chips. And so they're focused on everything else. I happen to think chips are incredibly undervalued and underrated. And the people have to do so much to get them. They typically they're like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But when I'm able to push that 7, when I already have my chips at level 10 or level 9, level 8s, and then I go to do the combat boost at 750, you're going to see a big bump from all my chips already being developed and getting to 750. So that's why I'm really focusing on it and do it. To me, it's a difference maker, and it's one that other people aren't focusing on as much when it comes to spending. And when I say spender, I don't mean people that are like VIP 18s or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. Drone. Oh, I didn't look at I did my chips, and I didn't know if should I raise my drone at all. I guess I could raise it a couple. I don't know if we're really doing anything with it. Okay. All right, so I got some battle reports to do, and let me do the black market for everybody, because I know you guys constantly comment on this, sending me messages, so I'll do again. No speed ups. Again, I'm just going to whip through again for those that are listening. No speed ups. Stay away from them. Free play, spenders. You get them everywhere. You don't need them. Even I know it's 10. I know it's 10, but they nickel and dime you. You're going to do this for 13 days. 10, 10 every single day. You start spending 40 every day. 14. Guess what? All of a sudden, that's 500 black market bucks you used on speed ups that you get everywhere else. You don't need speed ups. Just you're kidding yourself. I know you can use them. I'm not saying that you can't use them. I'm not saying that you can't use them for arms races or different things to use them for. All I'm saying is the game gives you the speed ups. Black market cash. Just do what you want. Random chips. I do not do random chips. And to be honest with you, like I said before, the choice skill chip is the way to go, but only when it's on sale. Only when it's on sale. So the skill chip over here is like 4,000, I think, for even the random one, which 4,000 is actually more expensive than the glitter event. 4,000 would be like $40, and the glitter event is $30. So random even is more expensive. But when it's the cheap over here, the discount, yeah, it's a good deal. I would do it. I would do a black market because I think it's 3,000, which is what the price is for the glitter event. The only difference is you're free to play. You don't do the glitter event because you spend your glitter points on other things. So it's your chance to get a chip. And a choice chip is the only thing that's valuable. Don't fall for the whole random chip. It's going to go where you don't want it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Blueprint. Yes, please. Any blueprints I can get, I will take. Nope, not interested in any of that. I know some of you said the gorilla, you're trying to push your gorilla because you're only on level 4. Some of you said 4. I got it. And the ones that are even 5, you have a hard time getting it. I get it. It's all good. I don't think it's not a bad price. And it's the only way you guys can get shards if you're having a hard time getting them. Then I certainly don't say. I still say don't do the skill medals. I still say don't do the ore and don't do the gorilla skill medals. Don't need it. I don't do it. I don't know why you would. And I don't buy skill medals on the side somewhere to make up for it, by the way. I just don't do it. Again, same with exclusives. You guys have a hard time getting exclusives. 60 is a great price for exclusives. Yes, please. Yes, please. All day. Yes, yes. Anytime you guys T11, highly recommend it. Stay away from the skills. Stay away from the Valor. You guys don't need that. You guys get free Valor. You do. I know it's not 20 million free Valor, but you get plenty of free Valor. No for you. No for you. I would say no. I've been doing this, but it's very easy to get in the season. So been taking it for the offers. I can go hit or miss on it. Yep, for the offer. Yes. For me, this is a $5 deal, basically, guys. So this is really the $5 deal that everybody offers during the day. That's what this is. Same price. It's just a $5 deal. Over here, it's cheaper for 60 for one. It's clearly cheaper. I don't know what that, like $3 works out to, but no. And drone, the zombie siege will get you more drone parts. You can get that for free. You don't need to spend 500 on it. I know we all need drone parts. I need drone parts. I just don't need to spend on drone parts. I don't do these either. 5 is crap compared to I need 240 of them. So even though it's a bargain, I still say no. Yep, and I'll leave the drone parts. Yep, and on the deal, yes, I would say no for you. You don't need that. No. Skill medals you don't need either. You get it plenty of places. Do as I say more than do as I do. No. I don't even care on value. Not spending. I'm pure principle of the matter. I do not like to spend on ore. And that's it. And Deco I'm not doing either. Not unless it's 30. The 31 I'll do. Because I think it's for, I don't know, 300 or 200 for 30. That's good. This is 1,500 for one deco. It's not good, especially when they're selling deco pieces on here for 800. Not good. And you know, you can't buy, even from a spender perspective, you can't buy everything. Like, you know, I'm trying to make these black market cash last as much as possible. Still have 13 days to go. So even for myself, like, I buy stuff, but I try to stretch it out by not doing some of these things. And that's the reasoning I use when I'm looking at it. So take from it what you will. Save my bodies and open them Sundays. Better odds for rewards. Yeah, you saw you served better odds for rewards. I just opened 91 of them, my man. Got crap. Me against a 245 million battle in 3v3 as a 176. Yeah, that's a rough 3v3. Damn, that's dumb. Circles. Okay, so we got that finished. What else we got to do? We had some battle reports. There was something else I was going to get to. You guys were all right. I'll open up the gifts now, so you guys can see them before we run into the battle reports. Let me do real quick. I want to also talk about this weekend. Rewards that I was. So let me give you the gifts. So watch how many gifts I get in here. Ready? Gifts. There's already regular gifts. What do we got? 196 regular gifts in here. All right. 197 regular gifts. All right. Look at all this stuff. Crazy. Now ready? Here's the premium gifts. 115 premium gifts is here. There's all my premium prizes. All the diamonds. Oh, it went away. My bad. It's going to show you. Speed ups, diamonds, charge. I mean, there's so much crap that comes in from all these gifts. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. Okay. So, rewards, real quick. I want to talk about the server that we just faced. 99 BZA for the rewards. What was that? What did I do? The first or something? So I thought I took a. Oh, you know what? I might have put in. I actually forgot. Put in the trash. So the UXW. Top person for UXW this week in kill event, 100% Vulture. Yeah, Vulture absolutely killed it. He got I had it at some point. I took a screenshot. I forgot what it was. Like 150 million points in kill event. Something like really good. Had a great week with top people. Vulture actually just made him his own video. From his fighting, because he sent some stuff in and sent it in. So for us, for mine actually, my reward for this week for UXW player was definitely Vulture, without a doubt. Vulture knocked it out the park. Kill event. 99 BZA kill event. As you can tell, guys, this is silly. Like, the fact I have this many troops left is silly. I don't know where everybody was. I don't know what they were doing. It was a shield fest for BCA. There are 2 people that were even in the rankings that were really high in the kill event standings. Other than that, it was a shield fest. Very disappointing. We were looking forward to it as a team, by the way, because we said, oh, they fight 99. They're strong. We'll see them. No, and no. Everybody shielded. No clue where everybody was. But the whole damn server was a shield fest. I didn't even have an S1N that I can give credit. Like, oh, at least that team was like scrapping and everybody was shit. It was trying to find horrible. Now, I would say that, I mean, at least they fought earlier. There was a little bit of scrappiness. They did have a couple people. So I mean, I don't remember. What did I give 93 last week? I give 93 like a D. What did I give him, a D something? Was it a D? I must have gave him a D. 93. I don't know what I said for D. I give him D plus. I mean, the server, if I'm just rating the server, it's the same. It was really the same. Like I listen. It wasn't that much different. There was a few more fights here and there, but you had that one person was killing it on 93 as well, who was fighting here and there. And you had S1N that was actually like plowing forward that made it up for the server. So as a server, I don't know, I give him a D plus. I don't know. I just cannot go. I can't even go to a C. It was a complete disappointment, and I think part of it was the disappointment from it, knowing that they're a strong server, knowing that they win server wars and stuff, and to not participate in a kill event. Come on, folks. And by the way, giving out these grades, the worst thing that happens is somebody gets offended from this, and what are you going to do? Actually fight next time? Good. I hope that's what happens. That's all everybody wants. Piss off and start fighting. Scrappy. Be scrappy. So honorable mention for Fighter of the Week, though, from that 99 was Pollen. He did stick through. He ran out of troops towards the end there. He had a great kill event. He was everywhere. Kept seeing him unshielded, looking to scrap all the way through, by the way. So the Pollen guy, I give him credit on 99. But really, the star of our show this week, without a doubt, hands down, Urson. Don't know if you know Urson. And by the way, how about a little bit from myself? How about I'm gonna chuck up the old puff my chest out a little bit. So I got to fight JTF5 this week. He is 500. He is let's see their power between Urson. JTF5 is 350 million. Urson is 344 million. I faced them. They hit me. Luckily, it was only once from a distance, but I did pretty good. Here's one squad that I hit when he had this, and this was his 93 million squad. Look at that. I held in there. I was pretty excited about that. Puffed my chest out, number 2. Urson hit me. Dead on. I survived. Didn't get through my wall. I survived. He had a 92 million. Tank squad, by the way, hitting my missile. So tank squad hit me. I held on. And then JTF5 switched his lineup to missile, and he did more damage on the second try, but my wall held here too. So, happy. Very happy that I was at least able to withstand. Now, if they were right next to me putting up these numbers and hitting it over and over and over, yeah, way different story. Urson was having fun. He was giving everybody fun time for kill event. The man by himself single-handedly had like 250 million kill event points. Number 1 by far, whatever it was. He gave to the needy. By himself, refused to shield, did not shield this kill event, took everybody's rallies, everybody's hits. He was having fun. He was throwing rallies back. He was throwing squads back constantly. I don't know if the man slept, to be honest with you, because he was up all night fighting. But thank you, a huge thank you to Urson, because he really saved us in Kill Event. You thought I had a lot of troops now. If it wasn't for, if Urson didn't fight, I would have had full drill grounds. Because it was one of the only guys that I could follow. And that's after I lost 15,000 troops in Meteorite that I went and lost. But Urson, man, he was, yeah, what can I say? He was the star of the show. You can look, by the way, the battle reports. Where are my battle reports? If I just type in Urson, it should show you that, there they are. I mean, it's Urson all over the place. I mean, I just was scrappy. I couldn't, I love fighting above my weight if I can. And Urson was allowing it to happen where he was having fun, where he wasn't porting over and looking to like hit us like over and over and over. He was literally giving us the fun of fighting a stronger person from a distance. So he would hit us and let us survive. Then he would run a rally. We would run a rally on him, back and forth. He was allowing the fun to take place, because if he parked right next to you, and let's be serious, like, he's too strong. He's just gonna fill up your hospital, and you're gonna have to pour it away like constantly. So yeah, he was just having fun, and you could see, like I said, all of these fights. This is all what was the fun of Kill Event. So, quick thank you to Urson for allowing us to have fun and doing a great job. Okay, so big fan Urson. So thank you. So those are the Sunday night rewards and grades for Kill Event. All right, so I got all my stuff in that I had to. Now we got to get into some battle reports. So oh, I do actually one more. I did have one more thing before I jump into the battle reports. That's the let me see. Did I miss anything? I usually see me against 245. See that, Errol? Compliance. I checked the chat. I'm up to speed. Who do you got, Will, in your 118? We do have circles. We do have a lot of spenders. No doubt. Okay. Just a quick rant on these folks that are trolling and like trying to blow up your chats in your messages. And sometimes I come on and these trolls are all over the place, and wherever they're coming from out there, whatever it is, I can tell you, you're trying to deter us. You're trying to deter us, and it's not going to happen in WWC. I can tell you that right now. So all the nonsense that you're putting and whoever's out there, they know what they are, and they know what they're doing, and you can go ahead and do whatever. And by the way, keep trying to find ways around the nonsense in the comments, and I can assure you that bigots, racist comments, all that stuff, yeah, blocked out. You're getting blocked. You're getting blocked out completely. I don't care. I don't need to report you. I'm not going to do whatever. I'm just going to block. I'm going to block you. I'm blocking you in YouTube, block you anywhere else you go, and you try to keep messing with us. We're going nowhere. You can keep it up for 6 months, 8 months, 2 years. I don't care how long you do it. All you're doing is you're driving me to be busy, and keep doing more to these accounts and stay on here more on live. You're motivating SOBs. That's all I can tell you. So you are. You know your nonsense. I hope it makes it to you, because I don't give a shit. So there. That's it. No, I won't say any more about it. Woo. Oh, Ro's a really good team, Woo. Ward's a really good team. So battle reports. We're getting into battle reports now. So for all those, if that's your cue to zone out, then it's time. Zone it out. Because we got to go into the battle reports. Okay? Here we go. Who we got? We got to pin it. We're going to pin it. All right, we're going to whip through these. Here we go. Royal Diggler. What you got for me, man? Oh, yeah, you sent me one. Gave me a fresh report. All right. We got Air. We got 4-1 versus Missile Carly. Oh, all right, in front. That's interesting. You got a victory over it, but I don't think that's very... I don't know where the... Better getting out of using Carly. I mean, maybe are they strong? Maybe they're taking... Or they put their gorilla here. I mean, I don't know where they're putting Adam. I guess on tank is all I can think. I don't. Mm. I just don't understand the logic. I mean, you lost to air. 7 million. Like this, doesn't this tell you enough that it doesn't work? Like you lost a 7 million difference in air. That's not sure. And he doesn't even have Lucius to 30. You're beating him in gear. I mean, barely, but you're okay. So this tells me it's not your number one team. All right. Yeah, because you got. I don't know why you have. I don't know why the Gorilla's there. Maybe it's 3v3. It must be 3v3. That must be what it is. Okay. God, can you imagine 7 million stronger missile lost to air? Jeez. Jeez. That's crazy. That's talks about. Oh, in all fairness, though, I mean, just trying to throw heroes around. Doesn't know what to do with Carly. Just put Carly in. I put Carly. I don't know if this. What season is this? Okay, you're season 4. I got you. I know what you're up to. So just put Carly on the bench. T4 Carly. I mean, you know, like we went through the same nonsense. I get it, but throwing our missile, it's not a good missile option. 233 to yeah, and air. Okay, so the air mastery is there. Air is the strongest team. I would love to know what this person's air team looks like. Missile mastery. All 4 experiment though. Wow, and look at the percentage advantage. Wow. Yeah, good stuff. It's Carly though. Carly doesn't work. Yeah, no. Everybody else. Watch how many. It's only 3 stuns. Yeah, 3 stuns pretty good though. Not only 3 stuns. 3 stuns pretty hard to take. 3 stuns. It's tough, especially depending on who got hit with those stuns. Tesla Swift got hit with those stuns. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Diggler. Always bringing good reports too. All right, Diggler. Big fan, Mr. Royal Diggler. All right. New entry into this. We got the architect. Now, who doesn't like to get something from the architect? Here we go. Let's see. 65, 73. Well, which one are you? FOU. I'm gonna guess it's this one. You change the choo-choo train. Architect must change the choo-choo train. $6573.8. Air missile. Season 4. I mean, this isn't uncommon. It's season 4. Wow. Okay, 250 drone. That's pretty good. Go. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Missile. Still 84% on tank and tactical. Good deco. 9.5 million deco. Wow. Yeah, I mean 4 million wall. Wow. Oh, okay. No gear though. But that's still. Was this close? Okay. 2/3. Yeah. Um. Only 3 exclusives though, and the gear win. I mean, this will show you how powerful. This will really just show you the difference in gear, man. How powerful it is. I don't know why Scarlet. Scarlet's got no gear. Scarlet must have died in 2 seconds. How long did Scarlet last? Even with the chips. Let's see this. Scarlet couldn't have lasted long, right? I gotta believe Scarlet just dropped out quick. Yeah, look at that. Look at Scarlet. That's really remarkable. Why did he do that? Why did he do that with the gear? I mean, you had other people with gear. Why wouldn't you put your defensive what is going on with this gear setup? I mean, nothing screams like a spender not giving a shit like this. This is crazy. So you have two 4-dot cannons. You gave one to Murphy. And then you have one 3-dot radar, and you put it on Kim, but Scarlet has nothing. I don't know what's going on. You got the Chip. I mean, okay, Chip. I like Chip on defense at this point. But I don't even. It's so wild. This is so wild. This gear setup. I swear, for someone who's probably like a VIP 18 on this server, probably 1060, has to be incredibly strong. Just has to be. What's his name? Picky. Picky's got to be up there in THP. Oh yeah, Picky's number 1. Picky's number 1 in the server. I mean, nothing screams that he just doesn't give a shit. Like, he doesn't care about his team. Like his third, he'll worry about. He's gonna get all the gear on. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the gear, the build doesn't make sense to me though. I mean, like I said, maybe he just doesn't care. Team's incredibly strong. If this gear was set up differently, it wouldn't have won this fight. Yeah. So that's a. Oh, I love watching these. I love looking at these. This is so much fun to me. Okay, that's Picky. Let's. All right, what else you got? Choo Choo. Let's see. 65, and here's another one. 73.8 million. Is this the same? It's the same team. Is this the same setup? This is the same person. He just changed his name. This is EZ. I don't. Yeah. Bro, it's 78 million. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just beside myself on this setup of basically he did think about this in this fight. 2/3, he took 2/3 of his team and he fought with 4 heroes. He fought this battle with 4 heroes. 4 tank heroes against air. A fully built air, by the way, full gear. Look at that. Full gear air. He fought. And he got 2/3 damage. That's how strong this guy is. I mean, it's almost like for sport. I'd almost think that he put this up as a joke in a 3v3 to see how he would do. I mean, he could have just took Scarlet away and see how he did in 3 with the 4 heroes. But I still didn't understand. I still don't understand the gear setup. Like, this seems silly. At the very least, you could have gave Murphy the radar. I mean, any kind of defensive support in this battle would have lost. But thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Architect Choo Choo. You're like how strong is this person, by the way, in the server? In their server. Oh, Choo Choo's strong too. Look at this. Choo Choo's the strongest in his server too. That's wild. He's like the Baja of the server, constantly changing his name. You're gonna need to Choo Choo. You got to get a little bit better than that though if you're gonna give Baja a run for his money. Like Baja's names are just classic. He's got these legendary name changes that are just hilarious. So, man, that is just. I just can't get over that guy's lineup. Samo during season the 4+1 with Swift. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, but that's not. Oh, it works great, but you don't have a report? I want to see that. I was excited to look at the report. This one though, you gave us is tank versus air. Tank stronger. Uh-oh, Charlie. Look away, Charlie. Chicken Charlie's out there. Don't tell him about this one. 1 million for tank beating air. And is it season 5? Yeah, season 5. Season 5, 20 even. Stat and Morrison are even. Yep. Of course, got the poker hand going on over here with Lucius at 25. You got to get Lucius at 30. Who's this? Curly? Oh, I'm like, it's Samo who gets the advice, not you. Oh, look at the gear. Okay. All right. That's even more impressive. And skills aren't developed. They're all maxed out. But they're maxed out, but also there's a difference. You guys are maxing them out at like partial skill levels. Like 35, 37s. Drone, nobody's at 200. 5-6. Chips good. Wow, this is already far on your drone chips. 9, 7.2, 2.7. It's air and tank. Tank and air. Tank and air. Tank and air. All pretty even otherwise. Pretty even. Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty damn good win for tank, guys. This is pretty damn good win right here for tank. Full tank against full air. Pretty standard lineup. There's the stat damage. Yeah. Hey, listen. This is a really good win. Jane Charlie didn't want to see that one. Because that's a really good win for tank right there. Really good win. All right. Who we got? Who's next? Gotham. Send me another one. Look at the first battle when you get a chance. Okay. First battle. 4-1. All 5. Air. Oh. Now Chicken Charlie's gonna want to see this one. Air beaten missile. Full missile against 4-1. 66972. That's a good win. That is a good one. Season 5 too. This is Morrison level 30 against Fiona level 30. Gear. Yep. I mean, listen. Pretty even. Beaver red out. Going front row Swift. Against front row Morrison. You know we gotta check the stuns. You know we gotta check this. 3 stuns. 3 stuns. Okay, I need to see who did the stuns go on. If they went on Fiona, that's kind of devastating because they didn't get no buffs. No buffs were dispelled. Yep. There's one on Fiona. She missed that cycle of skills. That was 2 of the stuns though. Oh, the third one went on Tesla. Man, that mitigation's badass. Good fight. Yeah, listen, that's a good air win. That's a good air win. I mean, I'm pissed. If you're a missile, you're pissed. 6 million, better drone, better chips, better boost, better everywhere. Every single place they're better. Mastery 84 to 100. But then again, it's 4-1, so one hero's 32%. Deco better. Even there. I mean, this is wild. Absolutely wild. Wow. That's incredible. That's a really good win. That's a really good win. I mean, this is crazy. Tesla. Add him over here. Put Adam in the slot. Here, I mean, you're putting Tesla or Tesla behind Swift. One or the other. It doesn't matter. No way Missile should not be losing this fight. 3 stuns, but Jesus, this is crazy. I gotta save this battle. I gotta comb through this. I gotta look at this line. I'll be here all night analyzing this. I'm gonna come again. I'm gonna come back to that. Maybe I'll discuss it again tomorrow. But that's incredible. Woo sent one in. Woo. Tank holding up to uh-oh. Come on, Woo. You trying to break Charlie's heart again? What are you doing? Air tank straight up. A 14 versus 20, okay. Lucius only 20 though. Yeah. Chips better, gear better. Better placement anyway. Skills better, woo, but okay, drone even, chips. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty surprising too. Man, this is. I mean, this is dead even fight too. This is crazy. That's a great win, Woo. 2 stunts. You survived 2 stunts. That's a great win. Man. It's another one I want to examine again. This is crazy. I'm going to look at this one too again. That's 2 reports I want to see. That's just wild. Another one, 57 and 59. You won this. Oh, tank on tank. What's this? Is exclusive city. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is all exclusive. Woo, really good placement, Woo. Your gear looks fantastic. I love that. Oh, how many two you only got 4, Woo? You only got 4 reds? I thought you said you had more than that, Woo. 75, 171, 19, 21. I mean, oh. Yeah, it's not bond bags, though. 5 now? You only got 5 in 2 years, Woo? Why? Where did you not get them? You had season, saving bullets, saving glitter coins. What didn't you do that you don't have them? Why'd you only get 5 in 2 years? My guess is you started late on something. You didn't do something. Or you chose a skin instead. You got a copter base, or you got skins from the season store. Kim on Kim lined up. Oh, this is interesting too. I wonder if this battle was literally who killed Stetman first. There he goes. Oh, no. No, both died same time. They literally exactly the same time. Because they're the same team. They're so equal. You guys having the same exact fight. Yeah, 1 round of skills for Kim. That decided the battle. What's your Kim exclusives? Oh, you're both 30. It's not that, that's for sure. It could be the Marshall. It could be your Marshall's a little bit stronger, and it gave Kim the extra buff for you to do like that tad bit more damage that allowed you to end Kim quicker. That could have been why, because you guys are. I mean, you're essentially dead even. Yeah, good stuff, Woo. Good stuff. The other battle I'm going to keep looking at, though, I'm going to keep you in my favorites because I'm going to look at that one. Pegasus. Guys, Oh, yeah. This was the other one that we looked at. This is your new one. Air. 4-1 against Air. Okay. Yeah, folks. 4-1. Season 4 on top of it. Is this with a 4-1 card? Is this during the season? Big difference. No. Nope. 4-1 after season. Still, we know after season 4, it's still very impressive. And you got Sarah, the Marshall Sarah combo. Yeah. I mean, it's really the same battle. We're all 30s. Your gear pretty even. Skills. Yeah. Yeah. You're even. Even. Okay. Chips a little bit. There's big chip difference here and there. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Air. You got small mastery advantage. It could have been, depending on where you're at, where it was, we could look at the percentages. But yeah. I mean, look at Skylar. It's mitigation. It's definitely Murphy. I mean, just a 4-1 made a difference. Think of it against air. That you wouldn't get the advantage, but you do. Where's you because you had your gear. My guess is yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna play the video and show you Murphy lasting. Like it's not like air versus Murphy, you get the buff, but you're gonna get the but look, he's got full gear. Look how much power Murphy still has. What did Diva? Yeah, the wild card of the Diva too. And then what's your stuns? Holy shit! Forget about it. What are we talking about? I don't even know why we're looking anymore. You have 4 stuns. Crazy. Stuns. 1 stun to 4 stuns. There you go. That's wrap anyway. Wrap anyway, man. Thanks for this is stun battle. Thank you for sharing, Pegasus. All right, we got a couple more we got to do. Oh, you two are being saved. I can tell you that right now. Oh, hold on, because I got to go. Oh, I have to wait for him to resend anyway. And I got Habano. I missed him the last time. Today's Canyon Storm hit while first 2 squads were out, so I know it's the 3rd. But dang, it's real strong still. Yeah, Joy's a strong team. 70. Oh, whoa. Okay. 80, yeah. I mean, 10 million difference. Listen, no apologize about there. You had 10 million difference. You're pretty strong too, Ivano. I mean, let's not kid here. You're no joke. My guess is this even your first team? You got Fiona at 25. You both look like spenders. You both are spenders going on here. Holy shit! Look at this. 270. 270 full chips. Okay, yeah, you got my attention, Ivano. That's really good. Yep, 17 million tech. Look at 62% tactical. 7.8 deco. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. This must have been close though. Jesus, look at Swift go. Batty. Adam Swift, 50.2. This was man, season 5 battle. Wow. And that Tesla behind Swift combo. Fiona in the middle, that's dialed in. That's dialed in. Yeah, I was gonna say barely won, but man, that is listen. Don't apologize for that one, Havana. That is a crazy strong account that you beat. That is crazy strong. That's whale and a half, man. I don't know how strong this person is, but their THP has to be high. Yeah, 361 million. Damn. I'd take that. I'd take that, man. Let's see where you are. $265. Strong in your own right. That is talk about punching up. Wow. Wow. Great win, man. Whew. That is very impressive. That is very impressive win. 10 million difference. Very impressive. Still 2 stuns. Got him with 2 stuns. Wow. This has got me. I'd be upset. I'd be upset in Canyon if this happened. Yeah, dude, this is giant. This is no doubt. This is close to VIP 18. I mean, I don't know, but this is a really, really strong account. It's a very good win from Havino to get this. Man, that's impressive. Whew. Yeah, calling me impressive. God, I love looking at these battle reports. It's so good. That's such a good win. What do you? Okay, what do we got? One more. We'll do this one. Oh, who did I get here? Woo. Oh, I gave Woo. I did Woo. Oh, I gotta look at you two later. Okay, got one more here. Okay, we're interested in beating a 2 million stronger air. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Went for the 4-1 with Kim instead of Murphy. I mean, listen, I don't, that's not a, you try things. You try things. It's no mitigation, though. That's the problem. Great gear, great everything else. Switch the gear and all. Kim, strong gear. Yeah, everything else is pretty even too. It's a pretty even fight. Tank. Oh, your tank. Oh, wait. You got nothing on missile either, though. You got 0% for missile. So, yeah, good stuff. Kim didn't do much damage at all. Did Kim just... It's either Kim died early... Oh, hold on. Let me watch it. Either Kim died early or just nothing without the buff. I'm guessing she died early. No, how she would have died early with the setup though, with the location. I would imagine she survived. That's crazy low damage. Just didn't get anything out of Kim. Yeah, died. I mean, died rather quick. But so did everybody else. Okay, you gotta love Scarlet. I really hope that Scarlet gets an EW. I love Scarlet. They won't give it to her, but I'm a fan. I'm a Scarlet fan. You got the 30 million damage. Yep. I don't think it's so much as Kim. Kim hung around in the battle. I think that without Kim didn't have Marshall's buff, but I mean your Scarlet Adam combination You think it's Murphy, but that Scarlet Adam combination, even season 5, right? Is this season? Oh, maybe this is season 4. Okay, I was gonna say season 5. It's kind of put, but this is still season 4. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, what was I looking at? Was I looking at? Who was I looking at? Oh. Oh. I wasn't even responding. I didn't even respond to the right person. I don't know who I said that to. I said it on World Chat instead of whatever. This is awesome. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, Skinny. Okay. I'm getting all the questions coming in now. Not tonight. Not tonight. By the way, pin chat. How about this, huh? Really cool stuff. The pinning chat thing. Love it. Love that. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So, what are you on now, QB? I am on 118, you sir, right now. Wish I could send reports from the celebrations. I went against Santos from UXW. Last one to get to top 50. Oh, really? Well, Diamore, I don't want to see you beating my brethren. I don't need to see that. Skin, yes, season. Yeah, that's yeah. Ammo was a rough. Okay, I was gonna say woo. It seems weird still that you didn't get that. I thought you would have already had that. At least a couple more would have been my guess for woo. For woo, sir. All right. With that, guys, it's been 3 hours. It's been a blast. Listen, you guys could be anywhere. I appreciate you guys spending the time with us tonight, and we will talk to you soon. QB18 out.